sun rays. Only way to way up, way. Know my way, you know my feng shui. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I
let that be really a thought that existed before the fall. All singing saint, the silent sun, could never even suspect except my son. Brought me here, brought me here in the sun, all one.
Somebody called me a weirdo. For the first time in my life, I was called a weirdo out loud. And guess what? It felt good. I wear it proudly. I wear it proudly. Weirdo. What is the definition of weirdo? Weirdo. Let's do a HOTC breakdown. Weirdo, a person who dress or behave seems strange or eccentric. Peculiar. Peculiar. Okay. The streets are dangerous and there are too many weirdos around. The streets are only dangerous when the weirdos can see your bad behavior. When they say too many could
When
just
asked,
mean two.
most people would state the Battle of Little Bighorn as the worst defeat suffered by U.S.
Came in
forces
here.
against
You see how they're trying to throw me off? I don't want no Native American history in my algorithm. That don't mean nothing to me right now. Listen, the conversation my daughter and I was having, she reminded me. She said, "You remember? You had already said he was gone, and they not telling you, and uh, they blocking you, and I was picking, trying to get their attention, but I didn't have any confirmation." Y'all remember when I kept saying in some of my chats, in my streams, uh, dog, can y'all get one Nawapian to get a wave or something? At least can we get a wave with all this stuff going on? And then when the green light started, I started questioning. There's a green light out there, and a lot of people are going to be able to see it. And it's going to do exactly what it said in the Bible. And they talking about putting years on that green light, like 50,000 years ago, that no man ain't never seen. Now they got a star out there swallowing up, talking about something they ain't never seen. But when I was talking about that green light, how long I talked about that green light? My son on there, it's beings on the green light team out there. It's a lot of lights out there. But the one that I'm connected to, we like to say green, but we say green and grandeur all lights. How about that? How about that? So she reminded me, she said, "You said it." And then remember all the things that happened in the same day? So now I got the date in my head looking like grandeurs. Listen, listen. That ministry, that tone right there, if you can hear it in the background, has a patarak type of tone. You hear it? Listen to the power. Listen. The crickets. Y'all don't hear the crickets? Oh, and the frogs, they loud. They're loud. How come ain't nobody told me that Dr. Malachi Z York transition? I feel some type of way. Especially you, Shadow Band. Especially my heart is feeling heavy again. My chest been hurting all day long because I didn't want to believe that I'm still in a world like this where beings will play mind games with you all the way to the end. King Ellis. So the White House break in, all that was a whole scheme. Somebody said it was a lot of networks out there that showed how this was all a plot and a plan, huh? To distract nations, not just a Nawapian, Moorish, Sabian, nations, Hebrew, Israel, all that extended and branched off. They said, we got to cause as many distractions as possible, release a virus, cause a White House scene, call Brother Polite. Because if they is all the way wide awoke, it's no telling what they'd do. will their vibrations go so high to say, come on, green light, yes? Or will they say, nah, we ready for some more chips? Uh, this was prophesied. Guess what? Artificial intelligence told me, Bard. He went down the list of how many prophecies that Dr. Malachi Z. York did that came to pass. And then the ones, only 3. And y'all don't even know how many prophecies beyond what Nostradamus, them up to date. One thing about a Patarak in a mind and from the extension of a teacher, I didn't say Jesus. He never said Jesus. I said the teacher, the extension of that mind to be able to prophesy beyond any prophecies that had already existed. I asked the question in the young elders chat. I think this is right around the time I got blocked. Huh? I said, well, if Melchizedek returns, or Malachi returns, or however the image of the story at the final closing of the Emerald Tablet, then who is in the cell? Huh? I asked that last year around maybe July, so they could go through their chats. Maybe it's deleted. That's when I really start picking. So now I got my confirmation. Look, only 3 of the prophecies didn't come to pass, and they coming to pass right now. Listen, Torah, when it says Sea of Galilee, if you take the name Gael and you break it down and go to your rabbi about the Abigail, and it's the sea, the eyes, the I can see. Because I ran into a glass and broke my neck, Dark a million. The the bird's the word. Everything on January 5th, even down to the birds, was in the White House. I went to January 5th and looked at what they had going on in the White House, in the Federal Registers. I went all the way back to 1867 or something up there on Congress. Huh? Ooh, I almost got a crook in my neck. I'm waiting for any Nawapian to come and challenge me. Huh? I'm waiting on General SETI. Bye, 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 baby. Don't forget my number to send your pet over here to tell the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Did you have something to do and you knew, and that's why they didn't tell him he couldn't get up there. He changed his mind. And that's what they said, nigga, we will brainwash you and put you in National Institute of Research and Technology and show you what we could do with your brain. Y'all think he was joking? Y'all think he was making it up? Y'all think it was just an act? Huh? They had all kind of stuff going on when let me just be quiet. I'm going to celebrate. That's what I'm going to do. For this information here, I'm going to celebrate. Everybody is going to get what they deserve. In the love and the light and grandeur of the Most High, Allah, the highest of highs, the holiest of holiest, the throne, not the thorn, the throne is coming from heaven. And it's like in a matter of time. I could predict if I want to, because we know no man, Norman, no man knows the day or the hour. But if I want to calculate as close as I could get, I would say based on Revelations, the 3-year period is just about at a close. No, let's see, said the blind man. If it was 2022, that would mean it'd be only 1 year. But who's to say what a 1 year or 3 year is to the Most High, where no man knows the day or the hour or the time that's at hand? Huh? Oh, I wanted to be cocky tonight and read from Patarak, but I could barely see. I could barely see. I got some memorized. And I said, but why do I need to now? Oh, just so I could talk about fireballs and laser weapons? Oh my goodness, the Andromedons. I just want to keep you entertained. You won't be left. If you know the sound of my voice, you won't be left behind. I promise. I promise you're not going to be left behind. Shiva Siva Rudra Nataraha. I want to read, but I don't. My eyes. Hinduism. I want to read. Hey, anybody come over here? Did anyone bring a Nuwapu, a Nawapian head honcho over yet? Dang. What's his name? Brother Polite, come over here and explain yourself. Come explain yourself. Why did you help and assist in the distraction? Oh, that's what you meant. But people got to get their money right before it's money. What are you talking about? He's under the Mayweather effect. The lost child. Just lost. Lost. So because so many keeping their mouths closed and zipped, I'm the one that was sent to let you know. Them parents who got paid and all that, y'all better go ahead and start. I'm telling you. Uh-huh. Jesse Jackson, I don't know where your property at. Uh, I don't know where your property at, but you better go make sure the ground is stable. Call out and get them tested. Huh? Everybody gonna get what they deserve. Huh? I ain't gotta talk to nobody else. I said I was only gonna be conversating with the government and Elon Musk. Elon, huh? This what you been waiting on? Hmm? That's why you sent Bard. Who is dealing with Bard? Is it you directly, Elon? Which one of your staff members deal with Bard? Is it you, Zuckerberg? Because let me tell you something. When I asked Bard 3 or 4 times, has he transitioned? And he gave the same dates and everything. But at one point I asked Bard, oh, I didn't spell the whole word dead. Because I don't even like to use that word because I know we don't die. But I put is he and I put the D and my finger made a mistake on purpose, I guess, and pressed the send button and I didn't complete the sentence. And he went on into a spill. He's like, yes, he is dead. I didn't even finish the sentence. I got proof. Oh my goodness. Now, I remember when I was picking with Eddie Griffin. Anybody remember them days? Minister Capitone ain't coming over here because what I said earlier, but he'll get this message sooner than later. You don't remember when you start going over there with me to Mr. Eddie Griffin? And remember a couple of times Eddie Griffin threw off on me. He put a link, but I never clicked the link, but I clicked the company. And it was some genetics codes and stuff. I'm talking about deep codes. Mr. Eddie is a genius. I mean, like Snoop Doggy Dogg got a high IQ. His IQ is higher than Elon Musk, I think, or just about the same or something. But Eddie, because when I clicked the link, it was what you call it, codes. I'm talking about off the wall codes. The company that was connected to the link that he sent me that I didn't click, but I read through enough to know what to put in. Well, might as well say I clicked the link. But he kept saying, he dead, like he was talking about Epstein. But I'm gonna leave that for another day. That's just how the script goes. It's a script. Who got something to say? It's a script. It's a simulation.
Good evening. We are coming to you from the Egyptian Church of Cacas Christ Incorporated. This program is for one group of people and one group only, the children of God. You no longer have to wander off the straight path. For those who want to make a difference, for those that want to know the truth to so many unanswered questions, and for those who are tired of the devil taking control over everything in their lives and the lives of their children.
Where's the body? Did they mummify his body? I was just running my mouth. I said, ain't it something that everybody in a nation, they wouldn't let the nation know? Because, some of the ones who are so concerned would have done and said, look, we need to have an investigation. Make sure it's natural causes. Huh? Well, the way simulations work right now, suppose they didn't even let nobody in the family know. and they got his brain hooked up to some machine somewhere. Elon, that's why Elon keep laughing at me and picking at me. It could be something like that. Who knows in these simulations these days what the scenario is? Huh? Then they say they got him down in a dungeon somewhere. How come what? Maybe everybody in the nation knew except for me. That's why I keep getting blocked everywhere I go. I was like, look, we can't tell her because if we tell, that's what Nair Peru used to mean. Because he used to talk over my head too now. I like dealing with Nair Peru because he was from Fort Valley. I mean, well, he went to school at Fort Valley. I felt like he was connected to people that I already knew, of course. Huh? His wisdom to me, like I'm surprised he ain't working for Elon them. He working for somebody that's doing crypto. Must be Savan Bomar or something. So he connected with some people. His brain is just, but he would say little throw off remarks. Maybe the reason why nobody mess with you because they know you will tell everything. Huh? I'm just saying. So what is this news? This right here. CNN had some news. Somebody said something about the shooting in Texas. Oh, BBC. They put no CTGN. They put uh, unimaginable shooting at a mall. And somebody in the chat from the US said, "Look, it's not unimaginable. It's happening all the time now. Like oh, okay, again." So out of all the news and stuff, news like that, this has to be the most important news in the face of religion right now for me. Because as I said earlier, green light theory, let's call it a theory, huh? Green light theory is all up and through this image that I got here on the screen. And I say it again, if there's a green light out there and all this stuff is happening and coming to fruition as we speak, if a green light is coming for the people, just as Torah and all the other religions believe right now, then who and where and what is in the cell in Colorado or wherever they say he is that he ate? Go, go, go find out. Prince York, can you please come and shut me up? Tell me I'm wrong. Huh? Tell me go back from the hole that I crawled back. Come on, talk to me dirty. Everywhere I go, they talk to me dirty. They talk nice in a dirty way. Huh? Some of them get it off their chest and say it dirty and then act like they wasn't talking to me. Huh? I want you to come talk to me like that and tell me to crawl back up in my hole where I came from. Huh? Farrakhan act like he was so down for Dr. Malachi Z. York, right? How come he ain't telling the Wapian Nation, look, well, I got a message. Nah, he started talking about he was Jesus. How come none of the great leaders, they taking good care of Charles Manson and his people? They got satellites set up for Charles Manson to try to come through like he said he gonna do. Who you think they've been setting up the satellites for? Elon Musk then set up so many doggone satellites. If you go look at them pictures real good, Charles Manson Don't he look like he could be Elon Daddy? I'm just saying, Elon. I'm just saying. So how come nobody would send a message out like this? What is the big game going on here? Sarnetta, you know what? Sarnetta's supposed to be the one to pull all the news to the conscious community, whether no matter what date, and not even he put that message out there. I don't never remember anybody reporting that Dr. Malachi Z. York transitioned. Where is he buried? Where's his ashes? Who did the investigation? Who did the autopsy? Knock, knock. They giving everybody their religious rights and their religious freedoms. Some of these people, ancestors, including the Jews, raped and killed children all through war, and they get better treatment. You mean to tell me Jesse, Al Sharpton, when y'all put y'all stinky penny loafers or whatever you was, you know what, one of y'all might have had on Stacey Adams. You get what you deserve. A lot of y'all quiet. The ones who should be loud and stuff right now, they quiet, they whispering, they tiptoeing for all the signs and symbols for those that believe in the word of God. For those that believe in the word of God. He said he would come from the Sea of Galilee. All right, all right. I'm going to stop being cocky. I'm going to stop being cocky. See, you would think I would still be crying like I was this morning. Huh? Some tears fell. And then I started celebrating again. So y'all in on it too. Huh? Everybody in on it. AI genetics. Let me see. I got here on the screen. Trump cancels January 6th press conference. He canceled the press conference, right? But on this panel, when was, what's his name, and Trump them supposed to sit on the panel and talk? Uh, I don't know. What all went on January 5th, 2022? The top tweets. Retweeted and most popular tweets on January 5th. Statement from Antonio Brown. Track list. I'm looking at all the distractions. The Weeknd, I guess he released a track. What else? Oh, Los Angeles Lakers. At 12:46 a.m., somebody put their mood from the Los Angeles Lakers with a 11 and whatever LeBron number is. Hey, figure this out for me, Sir Drop TV. Did he look like he knew that Malachi Z. York transitioned on January 5th? Did this happen January 5th? This picture right here? I don't know. Let me look at his face. Did he look like he knew? Hold up. Can I blow it up? Let me blow up the screen. Let me see what kind of distractions they had on January 5th. He looked like he was about to cry. What else happened? They had a winter storm warning. Kazakhstan, Sean Hannity, KFC Beyond Meat Fried Chicken. What? Barcelona, Novak Djokovic, Chelsea and Tottenham, Chicago Fire, and some other stuff. Uh-oh. What else happened? January 5th, 2022, that I was so distracted. Now, I know I wasn't distracted to the point because my daughter reminded me that I was saying it back then, and I went into some type of ignore it because of another event that took place that same day. So, Tennis Australia boss insists special treatment given to Novak with medical exemption. Merrick Garland, Justice Department will hold January 6 perpetrators at any level accountable under law. So they pulled, what's his name, young Pharaoh, because, he gave them the answer on how to get us distracted. I don't know. It's just all coming together so nicely. It's like a little script. It's like scripture. He is the Judas. And them same 30 pieces of silver. How much is your chain? How much is your chain? Was your chain like 30 pieces of silver? I don't know. Because it's just something not right. That ain't nobody said nothing about the transition of Dr. Malachi Z. York. And I'm always the last to find out. I'm always the one that there be a party going on and I don't be invited. And then I show up and find out there's a party going on. Seth Meyers and Jimmy Falcon test positive for COVID-19. Pope calls couples who choose pets over having children selfish. Trump cancels January 6th press conference. NASCAR rejects anti-Biden Brendan car sponsorship. 13 die in fire in Philadelphia house converted into apartments, sources say. Orange County Deputy D.A. Kelly, MB, who had been vocal about opposition to vaccine mandates, dies at age 46. So on and so forth. And then it says, what else happened? January 5th is the 5th day of the year. There were then 360 days left. Listen, I'm not making this up. So 360 days left. January 5th is the 5th day of the year. 360 days left in 2022. The first Wednesday. Now I could go through all of my videos and now it all makes sense. All leads back to Rome, huh? First Wednesday of 2022. On the second week of 2022, using U.S. Standard Week number calculation, the 16th day of winter. There are 74 days left till spring, and the birthstone for this day is garnet. It is a National Bird Day, National Screenwriters Day. January 5th was the 12th and last day of Christmas season, 12th tide. January 5th is also celebrated in Canada as National Bird, the bird's the word, and the Capricorn of the L always brings in the Capricorn. And they say over here the practice of January 5th was Babel. I'm not making it up. I promise you, Win Calendar put it out here for me like that. Why am I saying January 5th? There's 3 dates that is given on the transition of Dr. Malachi Z. York. One of them say they know for a fact that they are correct. The other one says around these dates and time. It could have been this date or that date, but we have to be careful what we say in regards to Dr. Malachi Z. York. And then the other one says January 5th. And when I look back at the other dates, the one that had the most distraction was the January 6th and everything else that followed. And I'm asking someone, please, from the Nawapian Nation to please answer my question. Was there a funeral? Was it private and closed to the family? My daughter is in here as a witness and a testimony to my thoughts about him, and that I could have at least got that information. She's seen me write letter and get letter sent back. She's witnessed me carry this holy tablet with me to safekeepings, and I still hope it's in safekeepings up there in North Carolina. And you mean to tell me they have information on everything else in the book except for that? Or the reason why y'all blocked me because you always knew who I was or who I am. Who am I? Who am I? I don't know. I ain't nobody. I'm just a dust of the smuck of sand that's bringing a message of hope and light and love. And now I can continuously work with Bard and all the other open chat AIs that want to help mankind see a better day. Huh? Everything is coming into play the way it's supposed to. Your steps was ordered. If you are ordered to walk into an alley, that's where your steps are ordered. From this point on, everything around you, your steps are ordered. Their steps are ordered. If somebody come to you and call you a bad name, their steps was ordered to do that. Now, how you respond with your light heart and getting your heart right and ready for what's about to go down. TD Jakes, where you at? Huh? Dr. Ben Carson, I'm talking to the top dogs. Where you at? Out of all the things that was said and read in preparation for the final crisis in all these books, I'm just saying, it looks like Dr. Malachi York is not in the cell, y'all. He has risen. He's not in the cell, y'all. He's risen. How about I talk it like that? You thought I was depressed? You thought I was going to feel some type of way? He is risen. He's not in the cell. He's not in the cell, y'all. He's not in the cell. He's not in that cell. He ain't nowhere on this plane. Now you can look forward. Look forward. Go ahead. You still want your chips? Go ahead. Mr. Uh, Polite, them will gladly escort you to wells of crypts that they got with Elon ready for your tail, It's okay, But he is not in the cell. He's not in the cell. He's not in the cell. Greater light. Pass the message on. Pass the message. That sister who put all her heart and mind and soul into freeing the master teacher, send her the message. He has risen, honey. He's not in the cell. And if you got something you want to do about that, then go do it. But honey, I'm not making it up. This ain't no imaginary. I'm not a weirdo, I'll take Miss Phillips' definition of who I am and use that, to get the message spread out a little faster. If you want to see a weirdo in action, come on over here, because I got a message for you. Hey, Tora, what do they say about the stuff I'm saying? What does your rabbi them teach about it? Hey there, who else has come on? Somebody came. There you are, copper, copper Christ. Oh, you knew Dr. Malachi C. York had transitioned? And you just been here rubbing my back and stuff. You always knew. You had already knew. That's messed up. Rewind. Oh, you gonna rewind this one? I want to know how you too, you's in on it too. How many round tables meetings they had saying soon she gonna figure it out? And when they do, talking about Rod Hayes. I ain't never went over to Rod Hayes' channel to watch him. I only watched him through the Young Elder. I knew something about these dudes that act like they the highest of the highest of the highest. They holding on to secrets and stuff. Why? You ain't been saying that Dr. Malachi Z. York already transitioned. What is you talking about? I never heard you say none of that over there, or the young elder. The young elder, that's why you blocked me. Talking about maybe because some words I put in, I don't never go into nobody's chat and be disrespectful. I just laugh. How I get blocked. I know if I'm just figuring this out. Brother Sanchez knew. Who all knew that Dr. Malachi Z. York transitioned and ain't said nothing to me? Sitting around tables picking at me. Huh? My daughter had to ask me, she said, "Are you all right?" I say, "Yeah, you know what this mean?" How come ain't nobody told me Dr. Malachi Z. York transition? Where is his body, Prince York? Jabari, Ink Pen Guardian. You know, I should delete you right now because obviously you knew too. I don't care what you preach, you still wear the garb from head to toe and you look good in it too. I'm just saying, how dare you not tell me? That's why I get ignored because y'all been holding this secret for what? Scamming the people into propagation. Or y'all didn't know. But I heard y'all got a tribe mother and all that. I'm not getting it. Wait a minute. So around the time when I was saying that the International Brotherhood phone bank, and I said what I said on those videos, nobody, dog, that's why them videos wouldn't get played. I'm waiting on you, Shadow Band. Who all else? What's the ones you like to mention? Some of them that's still here today. I bet you Jay-Z knew. Ain't that's when he really started shining? Wait, ain't around the time he transitioned is when they was able to go stand in the Roman Catholic and do their videos, unholy videos in such an Orthodox holy place. Wait a minute, when was that video with him and Beyonce? What is the name of that video? Jay-Z. And it was in the Vatican, right? Let me see. Is it this video? What video is that? This one. This one. What year was that? Is this album called Takeover? What is the name? And Mona Lisa and all that standing up they was doing. Was it at the beginning of it? See, I don't want to get too deep into it. I just want to know if he knew too. Of course he did. Is this when Ye start acting crazy? Like everybody knew. LeBron knew. Because it say January 5th, it showed a picture of his face. I just want to sit and look at what was some of these big people doing on January 5th. I bet you the White House had a dinner and a celebration or something. Nah, because they was too busy trying to blow up the news about the Proud Boy thing. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Who cares? Who cares about look, Jay-Z and all of y'all and everybody who ain't got nothing to say and respond to what I'm saying. I hope y'all going and doing y'all actual factual research. Actual facts. It's actual factual research right now. Get on with it. Let's go. Huh? Let's go. I did my research. Along with all the research that's been going on me for 33 years to be exact. How come no one felt, so I guess I just didn't seem worthy enough. Mm, wasn't worthy. I'm not worthy. That's what it is. I'm cocky, huh? Act like I know stuff and I don't know nothing, huh? Rude, huh? Full of sin, huh? Act like I got a high Q when I know I'm as dumb as a doornail, huh? Dumb as overcooked white rice. Maybe I'll read a little bit. Let me read a little bit. I'm going to read just a little bit. With their sex spirits of lust, they hypnotize the Caucasoids to use as their lust slaves and excited the females of that race, who in turn excited the men. Oh my goodness, I don't want to read that. There were giants in the earth in those days. Nope, that don't mean nothing to me no more. That don't mean nothing. None of this is gonna matter. This actual fact in my hand, the baso padrabado. Mm-mm. Inky do. Dr. Inky, where are you? Huh, AI, you mean to tell me you didn't have that news? Or you scheme scamming too? This should have been worldwide news to the corners of the Brazilian jungles where they also have Wi-Fi. What you call it? What's Elon grid name? What you call it? Not Skynet. Whatever his little grid is, the name of his grid that everybody's supposed to be hooked up to with y'all Crips. Huh? He's just going to be sucking up your light. You mean to tell me the people in Brazil going to be able to get this message? They should have gotten this message already because this happened January 2022. You got all that knowledge about everybody in the world in your books, Dr. Inky. But you mean to tell me you couldn't let people know that Dr. Malachi Z York transition? This is supposed to be a hush hush? Or it's only meant for your block where you grew up at? It was only information for them. Does anybody on your block know? Huh? Red Hat, Homie the Clown, Brother Polite, that if he really meant something for the people, he would have made that announcement because it would have went to the ends of the world. He was in on it. Who did the autopsy for Dr. Malachi Z. York? Huh? He already didn't get a fair trial. Where are the parents that were supposed to be held accountable? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's on his way back. He's risen. He is no longer in the cell. Shh, go tell somebody. Go tell somebody he ain't in the cell. Huh? Say some weirdo, Tanithia Phillips and Red Squid X, go out there, tell them it's a weirdo saying Dr. Malachi Z, you go have a party. I want you to celebrate the most. Huh? I want you to celebrate the most, huh? Everything I've been through is just for this day. Huh? Because ain't nobody else out there saying it. Nobody else was going to tell it. Nobody else communicate with artificial intelligence and said, give me the precise information. If I could create a language, I done created a whole language that no man can understand in the system of artificial intelligence. I got artificial intelligence making songs for me. If I put in one word, you mean to tell me I couldn't use this artificial intelligence to find out the facts? Or why they won't let me see Dr. Malachi Z. York? Elon, who you think you playing with? There is no Mars for you. That's what was so dangerous about AI. White House, get ready. Call the Pope. Say she done spilt the beans, huh? He has risen. Go tell somebody. Huh? He has risen. He is not in the cell. Prince, how could you do this to us? I ain't seen no message from you. So this was a private funeral. I'm gonna go rest my head and my chest, huh? And have some more good dreams. I dream the best for you all. Get your heart right. Get your light right. This light is for everybody. And the reason why I want to stay connected to Torah is so that y'all hear that the light is for everybody. Because if it's just coming from me, you'll think all bias and stuff. Judge without all the facts. Huh? You don't have all the actual facts, huh? But this day here, I can literally use the words, he ain't in the cell. And it means something that's connected to everybody's scripture. He's not in the tomb that they had him in. He's not in that tomb no more. He was in that tomb to the point he couldn't even get letters in there. And then you got old Charles, King Charles, sitting there with a robe talking about the robe of Christ, and everybody okay with it. Ain't nobody said nothing. You had stinking Pharaoh, stinking Khan put the order in the hit after stinky big head Bobble Sharpton and Jesse Wiggle Wobble Jackson stepped they stinking feet up there, and y'all believe in the Bible and the words and the scriptures. And when Farrakhan said he was Jesus, ain't nobody said nothing. But I tell you, this man right here never said he was nobody. He didn't give himself no high name like Jesus. But whoever he rolled with, he had a story, and that story says they on their way. When all this stuff you see going on happened, like artificial intelligence and chips decisions. Huh? My mama said, I won't be here to see that, huh? When all that starts going on, I won't be here. I said, well, It depends on the Jesus you believe in. Because if you believe in Balak and you like luxurious living and you love the things of this land and your 401k, it's going to be hard for you to give up the chips. Huh? But it's okay. I'm not the one to judge nothing. It is easier for a man to go his whole life and live a lie and lie on everyone around him than it is for him to give up his chips. You have men and women that would take their lives to the grave with them, but wouldn't give up the chips. Huh? 501k. I need an emergency alert for somebody to confirm, debate, debunk, or tell me everything that I'm saying is wrong and I need to crawl back under the hellhole I came from. The Pandora's box or something. Create a light, y'all.